that Saul is craving fellowship with other believers. He really wants that because sometimes people have this false impression of Saul as being this independent guy, just me and God blazing the wilderness. Nothing can be further from the truth. Saul, aka Paul, constantly surrounds himself later with believers. He travels. He always travels with other people, whether it's Barnabas or Silas or Timothy or Titus or Luke. He's always with other believers. You know, Jesus also modeled that, didn't he? Jesus is God. One of the definitions of God is being totally self-sufficient, in need of no one or anything. That's part of the attributes of being God. All his needs are fulfilled inside himself. And yet, when he came into this world, he connected himself with other people. He had relationships. He picked 12 disciples. He invested himself. He entrusted his ministry to them. He prayed for them. He served them. He had fellowship with them. He sent them out 2 by 2. You know, we've talked about all the one another verses you find in the Bible. Most, if not all of them, are in the context of church. We're told by Jesus, love one another. He goes so far as to say, by this, all men will know that you are my disciples if you have love for one another, talking about the context of the church. He says to serve one another, to encourage one another, to pray for one another. All the one another verses, there's tons of them. And here's the thing. You might see yourself kind of as an independent Christian, just me and God, but here's the thing. You're not very obedient because there's no way you can one another without the church.